Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in and watching this video. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're right in the COVID situation, in your life. You're gentle with yourself, you're kind with yourself and the people around you. And today I wanted to talk about what I am doing as a coach and healer. And I think like a lot of people have no clarity, no real clarity around that, and that's good. That's good because it is a hard question to ask. What do you do? And I thought today I'm going to try to bring some clarity into that question. What am I doing as a coach? What am I doing with Gilead after baby loss? What am I doing in Grow with Julia Go? What am I doing? What can I do? What is coaching and what can you get from it? How does it work? And yeah, I thought I'll do a little bit of brainstorming around here. Let's see around there. Let's see where that brings us. So I've started with health coaching, and now I am focusing on grief and growth coaching. And I feel like a lot of people think like it's different. However, I've been working with clients around so many different things. When I work with people who struggle with emotional eating and body weight and health and habit changes, I've been doing similar things to what I'm doing when I work with people around baby loss and grief in so many areas. I also work with people who want to get more clarity in the work they're doing, who are studying and working at the same time, who feel like, okay, I'm super overwhelmed with all I'm doing. I need to kind of set some boundaries around that. And I'm struggling with it. I want to figure out why. Now let's go to my brainstorming part because I think that makes more sense. Thank you. Sorry for shaking it around. Sorry, I looked down because my screen is down there, but the camera is there. So we are here. This is the now. And oftentimes, this is where I start when I start coaching. And oftentimes we start in now with something that I don't want anymore. And what is that? What is it that you don't want anymore? So, for example, that can be for some people, I don't want to feel like the grief is taking over my life. I don't want to feel like I can't go back to work. I'm not taking care of my other relationships. I'm feeling like I'm losing myself. Basically, that's the now. And then we're looking at the future. So, what is it that you want to experience instead? And some people have more clarity around what they don't want anymore. I'm not sure what they want instead. Some people have more clarity around what they want, but don't know really what they need to let go of for that. So we have the want here. So we look at that. And often people think this is it coaching. And sometimes it is. For a lot of coaches, if you're not trained like a transformational coach, master coach, not every coaching training goes really deep. However, I'm not sure if that really makes clear what I'm doing, but I have people coming to me and asking me around that. However, we also have your past. And your past, that arrow needs to go in the other way. Your past is influencing the now. and the future. And with a lot of coaches, when they work only around habit changes and then the future visioning, which is really, really powerful. I've been working on that with clients a lot too. But often there is a link missing. There is a missing link to our past and the part that created the now, the state that we don't want. Where is that coming from? The part that we don't want anymore. And that often comes from here. And that is the part that we need to heal. And through that healing, we transform something. That's a transformation that helps us to create a future we love. So I want to say something about that healing part, because that's been something that seems really more clear for people when I am talking about baby loss. And people are like, yeah, of course, yeah, you need to heal that. That makes sense if you want to create something in the future. However, when I talk about emotional eating, for example, people are like, no, I just want to change now. And often don't see that there is something in their past that they need to heal. And I think that's something that I've been learning over my experience with deep transformational coaching, where I've been studying it, but where I also got transformational coaching as a client. And the thing that I've learned through that is that I've always been like, well, no. I've been that person like, nah, I don't need to go back to my childhood. It's been a good childhood. Everything has been fine. And yeah, I can even sign that. Like most of the things have been signed. Have been signed. Yep, have been fine. I definitely did not have like something that we consider like abusive relationship or traumatic experiences in my childhood. However, we all have experienced stuff in our childhood that is influencing the things that we are doing today or in our past in general. If you get coaching around that, transformational coaching, you have the chance to see where is that coming from, that behavior that you don't want anymore, that habit that you don't want anymore, that emotion that you don't want anymore. And sometimes when I'm talking to clients who are grieving loss, just recent loss, I'm really patient around that, because sometimes we want to change an emotion and all we can do is actually feel it. It's not about changing it. Because one other thing is that this world is not just sunshine, it's also rain. No rain, no flowers. If it's not raining every now and then, you wouldn't really realize, oh yeah, the sun is shining, that's really nice, if you never knew any pain. That doesn't mean that it is easy. That doesn't mean that I wish it on anything, but it means that another thing that I'm doing. Okay, let's throw some other words in this already super good overview. Things that I'm working with. So it's a habit change, right? A habit change can be so important in all the transformation that we do, everything that we want to create for the future. we need to change the habit. What habit do we need to change? In health coaching, it often was the habit of eating when I'm not hungry, or sometimes it was the habit of starting to exercise and then stopping forever. So I'm going really hard, then I stop. Then we can also like change other habits when it comes to work. Procrastination. That's things that I can help people with. Procrastination, overeating, overdrinking, all the things that you might not want anymore. Relationship struggle, communication and relationship, the reaction you have to your partner. And so with that, so in other words, like thoughts, right? That's a typo without typing. Thoughts and feelings. Maybe I should write it down here, then hold it up. Like I did at the beginning. Thoughts and feelings is often often what we want to change is the feelings. What we need to change for that is our thoughts. And we actually feel like, okay, well, we need to change is our circumstances, but actually we need to change our thoughts first, because they create our feelings. Our feelings create our actions. Different video. Our feelings create our actions, and our actions create then what happens out of that, like our now. So what I'm doing with my clients in a certain structure is we're having an intense look on the now. We're having a look on the outcome that they want, that often is in the future. It can be an outcome. What I love about coaching is it can be an outcome I want tomorrow. It can be an outcome that I want in an hour. I need to be on stage. I'm really nervous, and I want to do the best presentation that I ever, that I can. So how do I change my anxiety for going on stage right now? That can be an outcome. You shift in a coaching conversation. You shift in a healing, with the healing part. So we talk about the now, we talk about the desired future, and then we go back and either a past experience or an imagined experience that we can heal, that we can transform. So with that healing part and looking at the thing that is scary and dark, we can transform feelings. Different page. For example, we can transform grief to growth. That is one thing that can change through coaching. We can transform loss to love. So the feeling of loss and being alone, coaching and the work with a coach can transform this into the feeling of love. The beautiful thing is that the way that I've been trained, when we work one-to-one, I won't tell you you need to grow and you need to feel love. I will ask you what you want instead. So maybe those things, it's not necessarily always lost to love, or whatever, but it can be. That's just examples. Another thing you can transform is the feeling of being unworthy to feeling unworthy to feeling worthy, feeling fear to feeling brave, feeling helpless to feeling empowered, from feeling that's not a feeling, from not following through to taking empowered actions, from scarcity to abundance, from wounded to worthy. We had worthy before though. So many things that you can shift. And imagine if you shift that feeling of feeling unworthy, of feeling helpless, into something like worth and feeling empowered, powerful. Of course that changes the experience in you now and the future that you want. So you basically grow in every area of your life. Okay, that was a wonderful improvised video. I hope though that it makes more sense than me reading something out for you. I feel like a lot of times coaching is so future oriented that people don't feel heard, and that people actually don't heal what they need to heal to create that future, because they're in the space where we are right now because of everything that we experienced so far and all the beliefs and patterns that we have built up. To break those thoughts, beliefs, and patterns down, we need to step back a little bit and look where they're coming from. So that's where inner child healing comes into place, or even like other past regression work. Really, really powerful. And that leads me to another thing, like which areas do I do as a coach? Yes, I'm focusing on grief because that's where I feel like I can speak to a lot. However, I am still working as health coach. I'm still working. I can still coach around relationships. Yeah, relationships. All those arguments and struggles and fights and partners that annoy you, can help you with that. Career, your daily life. I think I am passionate around relationships with everything. Like, what is your relationship to food? What is your relationship to movement? What is your relationship to your partner? What is your relationship to money? What is your relationship to spirituality? And then what coaching has and offers is tools. So there are amazing tools to facilitate those healing things. Those tools can be particular exercises. Those tools can be habits that are meant to help you grow. But those tools is the same as tools in health. Like it's the background knowledge, things that I'm happy to share with my clients when I think like they're ready and they might benefit from it. But if I come to someone now who is struggling with emotional eating and overeating, it does not help to go there and tell them that they should only eat this, that, and that, and they should drink so much water per day, and then they should do this and this and this and that and that and that. That is not solving their problem. Most of the people who are struggling with emotional eating and overeating, like, it's not that you don't know what to do. It's that struggle of that, and that's what needs to be. It does not need to be, but often that's a first step where you can heal to then focus on the rest. Because if you have that, that makes so many things so much easier. So powerful, so powerful. And not happening from today to tomorrow, but it can happen. Okay, if you're interested in a coaching session, yeah, one of my favorite coaches always says like, yeah, don't explain coaching. No, I did anyways. Allow people to experience coaching, and I want people to experience really powerful coaching. So I'm inviting you to reach out to me and book a free coaching session with me, and let me know what it is where you feel stuck at the moment, what you want to change, and what you would like to experience instead. And if you have no idea, you just say like something is off right now, or this is something that I want but I actually don't know where I'm stuck, that's exactly what I'm also there to help you with. And yeah, so I'm offering like everyone who's watching this, listening to this, a free coaching conversation. Just reach out to me. I will put a link to where you can reach out to me in the notes somewhere. And that's absolutely no strings attached, in the sense of, if I think like you would benefit from it, I might offer you to that we can work together. If you say no, I'm not going to be grumpy or anything, or thinking you wasted my time. Not at all. I think every coaching conversation is a life like slightly changed. I get so many mails, messages from people that never were my clients, but that had that one conversation with me. They were like, shit, that shifted so much for me, and that's warming my heart. And I think, that's what I want for the people that I talk to. And if on top of that you learn that powerful coaching is something you want to experience more often, fine, perfect, good for both of us. Maybe you want to check another coach out though. Okay. Good. Did I want to say anything else? Yes, I do have this program that I want to do by the end of June to the end of July. The last day will be one day after my birthday, and it's going to be a live program. It's called Grow with Julia Go, and it's an amazing program that guides you in a group through this coaching progress from where you are right now to where you want to be, with including the healing part. So it is not as intense and individualized as one-on-one coaching, of course. And it is still an amazing, incredible, powerful experience to go through and to move from grief to growth, loss to love, unworthy to worthy, to progress in your health, to progress in your happiness. Oh man, happiness. If that is your goal, go get that call, go join that program. If you feel like, I don't know if this program is right for me, book one of those freaking calls and we can talk about that. Okay. Thank you for still sticking around here after 24 minutes. I know time is something really, really valuable. I'm really, really appreciative of you sharing it with me. And yeah, thank you. You're amazing. Have a wonderful, gentle day. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be compassionate with yourself and others. And don't forget breathing and smiling every now and then. I will hopefully see you or hear from you. Okay? Bye.